Okay, where were we? Here we go. Diamond Cutter Classic.
Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, kinda. Why is it that there are two and only two truths? Ah, this is the easy question.
Two ways of perception.
Oh, Luca. Say it again.
Two ways of perception.
Because there are two types of perceptions. What are they? In English.
Fake and ultimate, right?
Ultimate correct perception and conventional correct perception.
Deception.
Conventional, deceptive, however you want to call it, yeah. Actually, no, it's not deceptive, sorry, it is conventional. Because the Tibetan is?
Oh, Tani.
Yes.
Tani.
And the other one?
Dundam.
Just Dundam or ultimate correct perception?
Oh, Dundam Sema.
Dundam Pe Tsema. Tanye Pe Tsema. Yeah. Please state the syllogism that Gyaltsab gives that contains the two truths completely.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, and it's not.
It was like 2 lines, but it like summed it all.
Come on, guys, even I could answer this one.
That's
Whoa. Does anybody have
Don't touch my coffee. I need
What if I
to
just
answer
touch the
that.
cup? Okay.
Consider simple appearing.
Paper.
Oops. I didn't put it in stages. Oh, hi, ha, ha.
Okay.
Okay. Yes? Gave you a hint. Consider simple. Yeah. Good. Consider the mere appearance. It's D for whatever reason. It's Nangwa D. I don't think we're totally clear on why. It does not have any nature of its own because it is dependent on other things. Tibetan. Give me the whole syllogism in Tibetan.
Wow.
Oh, in Tibetan?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can do it. I already gave the first part of it.
Samnam Chuchen.
Tsang, Nang.
Nam Sam
Yes.
Chuchen.
Yes.
It does not have any nature of its own. I don't know if it says it. It's probably understood, but Rang Shin Mepa.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Rang Shimepete. If I remember correctly. Yep. Rang Shimete.
Something Shen.
Yeah. Tenjal Yinpe Chir. Tenjal Yinpe Chir. That's it. Nang Tsam Di Chir Chen. I don't think we covered why the D
Take
is.
it to the kitchen.
Consider this mere appearance of your husband yelling at you.
Good.
He doesn't have any nature of his own.
Like, come on.
Who
would say that?
He's not yelling at you because
From his own side.
he's not yelling at you because his TV show got canceled
Right, okay, good.
or because of the traffic. It depends on you yelling at the kids last week.
Good.
Yeah, because it depends on you yelling at the kids last week.
That's a real syllogism.
Which state of mind mentioned above creates the collection of merit, which creates the collection of wisdom?
Oh yeah. Wasn't there some confusion about it though?
Not sure. I think he's saying understand dependence equals merit and understanding emptiness
It made more
equals wisdom.
sense that
Yeah,
Kunzo would.
it does.
But it seemed as though he said that Dundam.
He said it the other way. It seemed like because he just said the former and the latter,
Yeah.
and then and that's the order in which the syllogism came. So
Yeah.
maybe he'll clarify.
I think I got it now.
Okay,
Okay, I think I got it clearer. We're gonna talk about it. Yeah.
Tibetan for each collection. Someone who doesn't know.
Someone who doesn't do a mandala offering every single class.
For each collection, you know it. You know. Sanam. So
Sanam
the
Kitsok.
collection of Sanam Kitsok. Yeah. And close.
Yeshi Kitsok.
Yeah.
Sanam Yeshi Kitsok.
Sanam Kitsok, Yeshe Kitsok. Okay. Aw, look at that face that she made with my sister. That's funny. Those are fresh. No, those just got sent to me just now. Yeah.
He was
There's your
he was
giraffe.
explaining his text to her, and that was the result.
All right, please take the playing.
He fell asleep. Okay. We're gonna have a cute kid contest. Now we got 3, right?
I don't think it's a contest. They're all the cutest.
They're all the cutest. Okay, understand. Okay, the first state of mind
Oh, Genki, take the playing.
I'm sorry. I don't know why we had trouble with it yesterday. Are we there?
You got it.
Okay. The first, Dendra Tepe Lo, the state of mind where you understand dependence, acts as a method for the state of mind where you understand no self-nature. Okay? Got it? Right? So there's the two, right? First is, then he says, when you get used to the first of these two, which is understanding dependence, which means understanding that your husband is coming from yelling at your kids, okay? Then at the point of the path, as opposed to shi and debu.
As opposed to the original condition or the result.
Yeah, you are collecting sunam kutsok,
Or the collection.
mainly with understanding that your husband's coming from yelling at your kids. And when you get used to the latter state of mind, which is rangshin mepar, things don't have a nature of their own. There's no husband in the kitchen who I didn't do anything, right? But when you get used to that, you get yeshi kutsok,
Collection of
the collection of wisdom, which creates the mind of a Buddha, and the first one creates the body of a Buddha. That's all.
But I guess
Simple.
the reason we were confused because it says lo tangpo, and then in the syllogism, the one that comes first is rangshin mebo.
No, it's not. See?
Oh.
Here. Well, here in the last paragraph, it's Tendel Tope Lo is first.
Oh, he mentioned.
And then Rangshin Mepa Tope
Gotcha.
Lo.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
not referring to the syllogism. He's
Yeah.
referring to the
Okay.
previous paragraph.
Yeah.
Got it.
Then he says something odd. He says, and we didn't really cover it last time. He says, if you put it more extensively, it would be the six perfections. Okay. And I would say he's referring to the classical division of the six perfections. The first three are causes mainly sunam kutsok, cause the body of a Buddha. The last two perfections mainly cause the mind of a Buddha, and the middle perfection, effort, applies to both. Okay, but he doesn't say that. He just says, if you want more detail, think about applying this to the six perfections. But we know how, right? We can mention it in our footnote. And by the way, I don't put something in a footnote that I learned. I go find it in a scripture and put it in a footnote, okay?
Sure.
I want to go find, if we put a footnote there about splitting the six perfections into the cause for the body and the cause for the mind, the sunam kutsok and the yeshi kutsok, I want to go find a scripture that says it, okay? And that's just our style, okay? Even if I heard it from Rinpoche 10,000 times, I'm going to go find it in a book, okay? Okay, here we go, new stuff.
Tenjo ki tupe, she cha nipa la jukpe nyomong pa chen ma yin pe mi shepa rang shin me ba dot pe selwar jepa lo de ni sange ki sar tap gompe ngyorwar jepe chir.
Okay, so seeing dependent origination became a method, tapsu gyur, right? Became a method of seeing emptiness, okay? Understanding dependence, understanding that your husband comes from your yelling at the kids, becomes a method of understanding that the second husband was never there, okay? Now he continues in that same style, in same vein. He says, now, if you consider all the things in the universe which are subsumed by dependent origination, which can be considered manifestations of dependent origination, how many are there?
All of them. Well,
No, only those with causes.
Right. So not cessation.
No, that's lower school. No, only those with parts. No, that's also lower
That's lower
school.
school.
Yeah. Okay, got it?
right?
Remember Pabonka? Famous three.
Yeah, functionalists, independent.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, Jinyepa means however many there may be,
Right.
okay? La tipe nyomompa chen mayimbe mishepa. This is a special kind of ignorance, okay? This is a special kind of ignorance which does not relate to not seeing things as no self-nature, okay? We have other kinds of ignorance where we just don't know all the things in the universe. That's not misunderstanding their nature. So this is another, this is like shidip as opposed to nyundip, okay? It's not related directly to seeing emptiness directly. We just don't know what was in Trump's mind yesterday at 2:35 p.m. I mean, we
You're
can
talking
guess.
about Jupe na Nyomongpa? Jupe no Mampa or Jupe no Mampa?
No, I'm talking about Mishepa,
Uh-huh.
which is not tied up with negative emotions. Yeah, it's not tied up with negative emotions. It's just you can't see all the things in the universe at the same time yet. Okay, it's not to do with misunderstanding the husband. It's to do with seeing every husband in the universe all the time. Okay, that's a different thing. Okay, that's not so much. That's a different thing. We're not talking about it being kleshik or not kleshik. It just can't see all the things in the universe at the same time. Okay, that's called nyomongchen mayimbe mishepa. Okay, the nyomongchen yimbe mishepa is destroyed when you're in arhat. But that doesn't mean you can see all the things in the universe yet, okay? So we have a special kind of mishepa, which is called nyomongchen mayimbe mishepa. Lack of knowledge, this is a real ignorance, where you cannot yet see all of the things in the universe, okay? But it still blocks you, okay? You could say drip lung maten maybe, okay?
So you're saying the realization of no self nature acts to clear away that?
Yeah, but
mental
still, when you do see that things are empty, it still guides you towards that goal. Okay, you can't see all the things in the universe until you see emptiness directly. Okay, and sooner or later it's going to take you there. Okay, lo deni sangisar tap kombe, lo deni sangeke sar tap kombe gyoro chepe, lo deni sangeke sar. I don't understand that. Sour chepa. Lo deni, this same state of mind, at the level of a Buddha, okay, tap gombe, by meditating on it. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Check the scan.
Okay.
Okay, check the scan. You don't have to meditate on that state of mind at a Buddhist level. Okay, all right. So. Teini, please read.
Tenyi tap tang tap chung yinte.
This is a famous thing that you guys haven't had yet. You can divide it into tap and tapchung. Means a method, upaya, and then what results from that method. What do you get from that method?
Oh, tapchung. Yeah.
So tapchung, you got to read it together. You know, what's the method result? Okay. So this is a famous division into method and what you get from the method, what results from the method, okay? So he says those two are tap and tapchung, okay? What? Seeing the no-self nature of things leads to omniscience. Or you can say seeing dependent origination leads to seeing no-self nature, leads to seeing all objects, okay? He's just saying there's a cause and effect here, okay?
Can you say that one more time again? I'm sorry.
These two are
method and method
respectively method and what you get from the method. Okay.
And which one is method? Seeing that emptiness. Seeing that.
It's not clear from this. Yeah, there's something going on with the Tibetan here. But I would take it to be above. He said the top was seeing Tendel, and the tapchung was Rangshin Mepartopa.
Okay.
Okay.
Seeing dependent origination and then seeing.
And then seeing emptiness, basically. Okay. But seeing emptiness in turn is a method for the result of the method, which is to see all existing objects at the same time.
So we don't know which two he's talking about, actually.
It could be both. See, he says here, both of those. He could be talking about two groups
pairs?
of, two pairs. Could be. Yeah. He's going to prove that statement with a quotation from Madhyamaka Avatara,
Maybe that'll help.
and that might help us decide. Okay, so here we go.
So the other pair would basically be seeing emptiness and getting rid of shadrip?
Yeah.
Obstacles to omniscience.
Obstacles to omniscience. Okay. You can choose when you get there. Maybe he wants it ambiguous.
Maybe. Umala jukpar tanye dempa tapsu kyorpa tang. Tuntam dempa tap chung kyorpate shedang.
Now, this is really interesting. He says In fact, the Madhyamaka Avatara says that Kunzab Demba is the top, and Dendam Demba is the top chung.
Whoa.
He ties it
makes
to the
sense.
two realities, okay? Which would support interpreting the last sentence as understanding dependent origination and then understanding ultimate reality, okay? And not omniscience, okay? All right.
Right.
I went and looked around for you.
Thank you.
Okay. And here it is. I have this new system of the bigger letters are the important one. There's a lot more in there because I'm trying to catch the page number. So you can make a footnote easily. Okay. Yeah. Tanya, please read. Start with Tanya, big letters.
Tanya dempa tap su kyur patam, dundam dempa tap chum kyur pate.
Good.
Deni nam ye gangi mi shepa. Deni nam tog look pe lang in shu.
That's it. It's nice to add the next two lines. If you put it in your footnote, I would add the next two lines.
Okay.
So what's it say? Tanya demba tap sukyur.
The method is
The nominal.
nominal truth.
Good,
Is the
which it means kunzo. Deceptive reality is the method, and
And ultimate reality is the result.
yeah, good. Meaning, if you understand that your husband comes from seeds, you'll be able to understand that he doesn't exist the way you thought he did, which makes sense, right? They ni ki namye kangi mishipa. Any
Whoever
person
doesn't understand these two divisions.
who doesn't understand these two divisions, they have jukpa to a lam nyemba.
They have entered into a lower.
They've entered into a bad path
Yeah.
because they have wrong ideas.
Namtok.
Namtok comes together, okay? Say namtok.
Namtok.
In colloquial, it means superstition, okay? Or what do you call it? Fantasy idea, like delusion, okay? Okay, that's spelling. That spelling means like a delusion.
Okay.
He's got a lot of namtoks about how I feel about him, but they're all false. Like that, okay? Okay. Then he quotes another book called the Umala Jukpa, Madhyamaka Avatara, but it doesn't tell you it's a Madhyamaka Avatara. But I'm telling you it's a Madhyamaka Avatara. Okay, here we go. Please read. Kunsop.
Kunsab teni shok yang karpo gie kyurpa. Tepe kyalpo teni.
Ngangbe.
Oh, am I looking at the wrong one?
No,
No, he corrected it.
Oh.
you are looking at the
Tepe
wrong
kyalpo
one.
teni kyewo ngangpa yin yi. Dundu.
No, I fixed it.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Oh no, I'm using it.
You don't have my version.
I just had this one open. Yeah.
Okay. Ngangbe Gyalpo.
Ngangpe kyalpo teni kyewo tangpa yi.
Ngangba
Ngangba Yi.
twice. Okay.
I got it. Dundu darne gewe lungi shukto ki. Gyawe yunten gyatso paro choktu njo.
Good. I put a note here how to split long lines. I propose what I've been doing in the last year or so. When I hit a line that would go, see, look how I did it here, and then look at this. You see, I propose, and what I did was I did it by meter. Kunzob Dene Shok Yang. Sorry. Ayah.
Control Z.
I hate this keyboard. And Kunzob
Apple Z,
Dene.
Apple Z.
Oh man. Why? What happened to Apple Company?
It's Microsoft, not Apple.
Yeah, so look at this is a lot more attractive is what I'm saying. Okay. Ngangbe Gyalpo Dene. And then but split it at the same place all the time after so many syllables. Okay? So that's how I'm gonna treat these things from now on. And it looks nicer. And I've been doing it for about a year. I just didn't tell you guys. Okay. Kunzob Deni Shokyang. Kunzob Deni Shokyang. 6 beats. Karpo Gyurpa. 5 beats. Okay. Because it's huge. It's a huge line in Sanskrit. Okay. Okay.
Actually, we had it cut after carpal.
I'm sorry. Did I?
Ending in carpal.
Nampe Gyalpo Deni. Kunzob Deni Shokyang. I should have done it this way. Okay. I added dung here just for myself, okay? And shok means what?
Imperative? No.
Show.
Wings,
Oh. The
okay?
two
Wings. Yeah, this is that wings thing. Two wings thing, okay? So you need two wings. What are they? Kunzop Demba
Yeah.
and Dundam Dempa.
Suchness.
Okay. Yeah, you need conventional reality, deceptive reality, which is Tendo,
Dependence.
dependent origination, and you need Tenyi, suchness, which is emptiness. Suchness, emptiness, and dependent origination, two sides of the same iPhone. We don't use coins anymore. Okay, it's two sides, they go together. You can't have one without the other. You can't take off the back of the cell phone, just think about dependent origination. You have to think of the interaction of dependent origination. So he says the same thing. He didn't have an iPhone, so he used a goose, a duck.
Two sides.
Okay, he used a goose, a ngangba.
Oh, it is duck.
Okay, it is duck, yeah.
I thought it was going to mean something else. And I was
No,
like,
it's a real
50%
duck, okay.
Yeah.
It's a goose, okay. So he didn't have an iPhone, he used a goose. Why? What's the same about this iPhone and a goose? Yeah, two wings. You can't have one without the other. He's just going to flop around in a circle on the ground. Okay, you got to have both. Same as an iPhone. Same as a coin. You can use a coin. It doesn't matter. Okay.
So is the first line saying wings spread, white wings spread wide or something?
Nice. Yeah. Yang also means wide, or light, huh?
With an S?
It means wide with an S. Yeah. Yeah. Yangbo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like a gorge. Isn't like a ravine a yang or something?
Yeah. Yangsa.
Okay.
So they spread their massive, what do you call that?
Wingspan?
Ebony and
Ivory.
They spread their massive ivory wings of dependent origination and emptiness. You say, okay, who does? The king of the Ngangbas.
The king of the ducks.
Yeah,
The
and
geese.
it refers to geese in a line going to the north or the south, and the king, the big goose in the middle. Who's that?
Lord Buddha.
Yeah, he's the Ngangbe Gyalpo. The king of the geese is leading all the other geese, okay, to the, I don't know, wherever there's water or something.
One of the signs of Buddha.
Huh?
That's one of the signs of Buddha.
Maybe, I don't know.
Again, what's the Depe Gyalpo?
It's wrong, it's Ngangbe.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ngangpe
Yeah, I fixed
Gyalpo,
it. First I fixed the second one, then I caught the
Yeah.
first one. Okay.
Oh, so this should be. Let me look up.
Twice, yeah.
Ngangpe Gyalpo.
And we are the Kewo Ngangba.
Uh-huh.
We are the other geese that he's leading. He's the guy out in front of the V, and we are the other, and he's using both wings, dependent origination and emptiness. Okay, God, it's a very beautiful image. Okay. I made a mistake on this one time, and Art corrected me, so I never forgot it because I'm so jealous of him. Okay, Dundu Darne means he forges ahead at the front. Okay, what gives him his power?
Virtue.
The wind of good deeds
Wind of virtue.
fills his sails. Shuktop, the power of his good karma. Okay, and then all of us can pass paro to chin, right?
On the other
Param,
side.
param. Yeah, and when you say paro in normal Tibetan, it means the other side of an ocean. It's not just any other side.
The other side give you.
Param ita,
Gyatso.
bolomido, the bolomido in Chinese, okay? Bolomido. The bolo means other side of the ocean, and ido means to go. Param ita. And it's the same id as in exit. And the root is I. The verbal root is simple I, okay? Okay, good. So Gyawi Yinten Gyatso Paro Choktu Jo. We go to that supreme other side of the ocean. We cross the ocean,
Right.
and by the end, you have covered all the great qualities of a Buddha. So meaning you finally, when you hit the beach in Japan or China, suddenly you have all the qualities of a Buddha, okay, by that time. Cool? So he's not comparing the ocean to samsara. He's comparing the ocean to partially achieving the qualities of a Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hit the other side, you have all of them. Okay, got it? Nice. What does this verse prove?
That Kunzog is the method.
Yeah, tap and tap chung. Tap and tap chung.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the subject of tap and tap chung.
Kunsob Deni.
Yeah, Kunzop is tap, Teni is tap chung.
Mm-hmm.
Cool? And there's the original quotation that I should have put in big letters for you. And by the way, here it's spelled this is interesting. I think we have a slightly different verse here. Don't we?
Looks the same. Looks the
It says
same.
two-draw. I don't think it's a two-draw.
Ko Kunzop Deni Shoyan Karpa Gegirpa. Oh, you're right.
No big jump.
Ngamba Gyapa Deni Kiwa Ngamba Yi. Okay. Oh, this is wrong. This instrumental is wrong. I think.
Yeah. That's different.
Yeah, it should have been. This is correct. Okay. In front of the other geese. In the front of the other geese. Okay. This is misleading. This instrumental is misleading. Okay. I'll go with our author. Okay. And it's the end of the 6th chapter, which is the chapter devoted to emptiness, the 6th perfection. And it's 80% of the book, okay? The 1 perfection. His book is a presentation of the 6 perfections, similar to Shantideva's, but he's more shameless about devoting 80 or 90% of it to the perfection of wisdom. Okay.
Why it's entering the middle way.
Okay. Say again?
Oh, we're over time.
How did we do that? Come on, let's do a little bit more.
Okay.
If somebody has to go, go. Okay? If somebody has to go,
Don't
go.
do it if you're
But he
quick.
got cheated again or whatever. Okay. Keep going. Tanyeki.
Tanyeki kapsu shentuam.
Shengoam.
Oh, okay. Let me look at yours up here. Tanyeki kapsu shentuam. Chungo shetsik tuma. Tuma. Jupat nam shat mishe pat. Te taki ni tempa. Nipo tsarek tang jangarek shindu. Kelang pa tang tap chung. Tu shat mina shing.
Stop there. Okay. Tanyeki kapsu.
In the context of the convention.
Good. Shengoam tungola. It says to the other state of mind, which he positivizes as
a mistaken state of
a
mind.
mistaken state of mind. Now, if you don't say that specifically, then namshak mishepatedak, people who don't understand how this system works between the two truths, okay? People who don't get it, they kelen, they accept that these two truths are like tzarek and tangrek. Gyamdrel.
Oh,
If you have ever
Contradictory.
studied Gyamdrel, you'll be able to understand this line.
connection. here.
Who studied Gyamdrel?
That makes nuts.
That's Adam's text, okay? Okay? This is called,
Connections and
yeah,
contradictions.
this is a contradiction. Hot sensation and a cold.
Sensation.
Well, this doesn't mean the sensation. It means the feel, touch, the cold feeling and the hot feeling of a. They think the two truths are contradictory. Okay? Okay? Like hot and cold. Something cannot be hot and cold at the same time. That's all. It doesn't mean the feeling, it means the object.
Yep.
Okay? Therefore, they can never explain these two truths as being a method and the result of that method. They can't say that
Right.
that deceptive reality, meaning dependent origination, is a method for reaching emptiness perception. They think they have to be totally opposite.
Right.
You know, they think they have to be contradictory. They don't see how one could flow into the other. Okay, got it?
Yep.
He's hitting on this thing. One flows into the other. Okay, so they incapable, minu, of explaining how they could be method and result of the method. Let's finish this sentence.
Okay. Tundam ki nam shak chena kunso yipama yimpak mosham kibu shindu kelang pe chi.
Yeah, they say once you've established the meaning of ultimate reality, then deceptive reality can't even exist and becomes like a Mosham Kippur,
The son of a barren woman.
the son of a barren woman, the son of a woman who never had a kid and will never have a kid. Okay, got it? All right? They think that. They think once you get to ultimate reality, other reality disappears. But we know dependent origination is the fact that your husband came from yelling at your kids. And when you understand that he's not what you thought he was, that doesn't wipe out the fact that he comes from yelling at your kids. Okay? In fact, one helps you understand the other. Don't tell me they're contradictory understandings, they go together. They are like the two wings of
A goose.
this great goose, Mr. Buddha, leading us all to the other side of the far shore of all the qualities of a Buddha. Okay.
Cool.
I gotta go home, I'm sorry. My boss is coming home. But I wish you guys would do yoga. And I think it's lame that just because I have to go home, you're not gonna do yoga. So I'm okay, no pressure.
We have a teacher ready for you. If you, Aaron's going to teach at the studio. If you
I
guys,
think since Aaron's teaching, everyone should try to go. Okay.
I think you'll get the extra bonus of seeing the baby. Sashi Pugi Jukshin Metotam
Rira Blinshi Inde Gempadi Sangye Shindu Mite Uwagi Jokun Nanda Shingla Chupasho Idam Guru Hatna Mandala Kamniyatayami
Kewa
Di Kewokun Sanam Yeshe Tsotsoshin Sanam Yeshe Lechume Tampa Kuni Topasho Shogi Shmogi. Thank you.
That's fun.
I have to use all the different texts. I have only
Yeah, I'll do it right now.